Good morning, my brothers. Welcome back, Joey.
Hello.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing this morning?
I'll cue up the song.
Real quick, as I just was telling you, I do want to. Damn it! I do want to go. I want to go back into that slightly, real brief, just so we can
Bring the pain.
go real quick. Update. One, how were you doing versus how are you doing right now?
I was very heartbroken for 2 days. Cried like a bitch. Got carried to my bed. My leg was busted up. Good fight, man. Good fight overall. I think the team, I'm not going to actually air out like all the things that kind of, I think, led to just coming up short. But I'm proud of what I did for proving to my team, my coaches, that I could go 5 hard rounds. I got punched in the eye, unfortunately. It really hindered my vision for the rest of the fight. Mm-hmm. And that's what I think led to me just getting my face jabbed off because I couldn't see it until it happened. And, I was sick a big portion of this camp. There was just a lot of things that were wrong. But regardless, Jack used his veteran skills that I wouldn't say I was dismissive of, but definitely didn't think would be effective on me. And I lost a fight 3-2 to a guy that's been around and honestly has never been like one punch knocked out, and he had a good game plan. So I think I learned a lot from this. Not in bad spirits, and I'm going to learn more than I ever have. But I think more than anything, I showed that I can compete with the best and I can beat the best. It's just I got to fine tune some little things, and Jack is going to be the guy that taught me that.
Got you. This brings me to slightly. I know we always talk. You talk a lot of shit, but I think you own it.
Yeah.
Listen, I think you own it when it's fuck it. I talk my shit, but when it's my time to own my shit, I own my shit.
Hey, you didn't drop me, motherfucker, and you didn't submit me.
Absolutely, and I kind of wanted to just from me surfing online, seeing shit. I want to throw a couple things at you. I want you to give me a quick idea what you get when you hear these things. All right, real quick. It's almost like a rapid fire. Hype train derailed.
I'm still a trained motherfucker. Can't stop it. Choo choo, bitch.
He got humbled.
Choo choo. Polar Express. Believe, motherfucker, it's not over.
Humbled.
I ain't never been humble.
Humbled.
Humbled? Mm-hmm. I'm kind of blank minded.
That answers the question. He said humble. I ain't never been humble. So
yeah, I mean humbled. Nah,
he didn't get humbled.
How'd I get humbled? I lost by 1 round.
I'm
to a guy has double. Yeah.
I'm pulling every.
No. I'm giving you your answer. You know what I'm saying? Don't get all
cocky.
Always been. Always will.
Cardio sucks.
Suck my nuts. Are you serious? My mouth was closed. All right.
I'm just
cardio. Wait, people said that?
I'm going by I'm pulling these right off the internet, brother.
All right, fair enough, yo. I was sick for 4.5 weeks with probably the worst shit. Maybe it's an excuse. It is an excuse, but whatever. Fuck it. I agree with you.
Okay. Another Dana White privileged.
It's because I'm white.
Pretty much.
Back to fighting cans.
Absolutely. I can. Yes.
This was your own words, and somebody had put this under one of the things. It says, Jack doesn't feel like a step up to me.
I mean, I think it was a very close fight, right? I mean, I don't really think it was a step up, but it wasn't a step up. Like, he didn't, you guys got to realize, like, not you, but people, the people watching this, Jack didn't do anything that I was surprised by. Jack did exactly what he needed to do to win the fight. If you look at the way I approached the fight, the way he approached the fight, he had a game plan to win, but he didn't have a game plan to finish me. I don't think he believed he could finish me. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't think so. I think he just was content with jab, kick, and then obviously he got the takedown in the end. But that fight was up in the air. I was winning the first half of that 5th round. And yeah, I mean, I don't think it was that big of a step up. I think again, I'm very young in this sport, but I've been doing this for a long time. And I think in 4 fights in the UFC, not many people could say that they went 5 rounds and almost beat a top 10 guy. So, like I said, I cared about the first 3 comments that I read that night. And they really bothered me because I had all love with very minimal hate, and now I got both crowds. So I'm not really upset, and at the end of the day, it's like this is the biggest lesson for me because I didn't know how to read comments without taking them personally, but now I know how to read comments and not take them personally. It's kind of comical. So you have a fake account, but you follow me, and you have a fake account, but you're reaching out to me. So that's good, and I'll never acknowledge you.
Yeah. All right.
But I also wanted to say this for the episode this is this kind of hate that I've gotten by losing, it's almost like they think I got finished in the first round. It's crazy. I've almost won.
Yeah.
Right? So almost doesn't count. But it's like this is what ruins the responses from fighters to fans because they're so brutal and they're so ignorant. And it's okay, though. They all
it's
can suck
almost
a
like
dick,
they
so.
wanted, like, people probably wanted you to lose because you were having so much, like, success, you know? And then even though you lost, like, you lost 3-2, they're like, oh, he still lost. Like, he fucking this, he fucking that.
Yeah.
So they just take an advantage. I'm not saying they, like, because the fans are really, like, they're great. There's a lot of great people out there, but there's a lot of shitty people out there too. And that's in everything in life. So my advice to you was to not read it because it's not real. They're not real people.
Yeah.
They have fake accounts and it's social media. Like, it's not real life. Because if anyone ever walked up to you and said that to your face, you would melt them. Yeah. But they would never do that because they're pussies.
I was talking to my brother about it, or we was talking the other day. He said, I was telling him, look, you go through this shit where you kind of just say shit. It's supposed to be funny, but like I told you the other day, I was like, nah, dog. I was like, shut up. You know what I mean? Like, that shit, if you say that shit, that's what it'll become. So stop saying that shit. But I made this comment where I was like, I said, nah, you can't call yourself that. I was like, motherfucker, you could beat 99.9% of the motherfuckers your size in the world. Yeah. He was like, his size, he was like, it's like 99% of the world. Like, it's not too many people that, so you made it into this bracket of an elite 1% of something that you do for life. So it was like,
well, listen, here's what I taught myself that I was like, I got to talk to Sean a lot and a couple other people that actually checked on me. I taught myself so much just off of what I believed. I didn't know I could go 5 rounds, which I thought I did pretty well considering the lead up and things. I dealt with all this new media that I've never dealt with before. I dealt with the spotlight, the attention. And guess what? Like I said, dare to be great, dare to be bold. I say what I feel. I say what I believe. Now, did I come up short? Yeah, but does that mean I don't believe in No. I still believe that I could have flatlined him had I caught him clean. I just never caught him that clean, right? So I learned I know I can go 5 rounds. I can go hard. I taught people I can take a shot. And yeah, I mean, I'll be back, man. I'm young in the sport and I'm hungry. I got this fire under my ass now, and I'm excited because, sure, maybe this is what I needed, and everything in my life has always kind of been 1 step back and then 5 steps forward. So here we go.
Everything happens for a reason, my brother.
Yeet.
Cool. If y'all don't mind, we're going. Like I said, I just wanted to close. I think people watch the show to see the transparency coming from you guys, so I just wanted to make sure we got through that.
Yo, they missed you. The people missed you.
For sure.
But you're back,
motherfucker. One motherfucker put, oh, they clickbaited something, blah blah, and I'm just like, we just not that type of show. I don't get. We're not into tips, tricks to get.
Yeah.
We do shit like giving shit away. You know what I mean? So we try and get our people genuinely and.
Which I was going to give away a free shirt, but I'm going to give you my Fight Week hoodie instead because it has my blood on it on the shirt. So I'm going to keep that shit.
My man Irv fights 999, whatever it was. If y'all don't mind, we're going to flip it because I really want to spend some time on the recap. And this card, I do not think y'all know who a lot of these guys are. They just are guys that fought like
main event, Brandon Royval versus Brandon Moreno. They fought once. I just watched the finish because I didn't really remember it. Seemed like there was an injury and a TKO there. I'm going to go with Brandon Royval. I think he's on a fucking he's looking really good lately.
He had a great fight against Pantoja.
Even in his fight with Pantoja, he had his moments in that. And Pantoja he looks like no one can beat him for a long time. So I'm going with Royval on that one. And I'm not super impressed with Moreno lately.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like the biggest. I don't like how he keeps his chin up, and I think Royval is very, very fast, and he's obviously tall for the division.
Yeah.
And I think he did such a good job in the grappling department that it's like I don't think Brandon's going to have much success.
I'll be right back.
Man got a piss.
I don't think he's going to have that much success on the feet like he has against like a Davison Figueiredo that kind of stood still and let him like get combos off. So I'm actually going Brandon Royval too. I think he understands that he's probably the guy to be able to beat Pantoja, but he's also lost to him. I think twice, too? Right? Or maybe that was the first time. I'm not sure. I know Moreno. It's like we've already seen him lose 3 times to Pantoja.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah, they fought 3 times.
Figgy and them fought 4 times, didn't they?
They fought 4 times too. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Pantoja?
Yeah, but Pantoja and Moreno. So I'm going Royval.
1, 2, 3, 4. God damn, that is fucking crazy, bro.
Yes, sir.
We'll wait for Sean to come back real quick before we move to this next one. Man has to take a leak.
Yeah, and that was all back to back to back to back. Besides when he fought Kai Kara France.
in the middle, yeah.
Yeah.
Yair Rodriguez versus Brian Ortega. We should have one. We should have Joey introduce all the fights because he actually like says the names. I said those ones right.
I got
Carl.
roasted that 1 week you were going.
There'd be some.
Rodriguez.
Who do you think in this fight?
Man, I mean, this is co-main's 3 rounds.
Yeah. Sometimes 5.
Sometimes 5.
Sometimes, but this one's not. I would have loved it.
Y'all
this one was.
motherfuckers talk shit, but if that was a 3-round fight, I would have won. I got Yair Rodriguez, man. I think he's super fast, explosive, and I think for 3 rounds it favors him more than it does Ortega. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm not impressed with like Ortega lately.
I agree.
But he's also been fighting hammers, man.
Yeah,
So,
yep.
but I think he's been out a while too. I'm gonna have to go with the Yair.
I'm going Yair too. Dude, that fight that he had against Max, like, bro, he was fucking giving it to Max at points of that fight.
Yeah.
But eventually Max turned it on. But I think a 3-round fight really favors him. I think he's going to have his foot down the entire time. He's going to be throwing some wild kicks. And yeah, I just think that I don't think Brian has really good submissions, but he doesn't have really good wrestling.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to have a hard time getting Yair down. And yeah, that's how I see that.
Big
going.
speed difference, I think.
Oh, dude, he's so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that,
Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, what you want? Nothing else? You want Raul Rosa versus Ricky Turcios?
It's a good fight. I'd pick Ricky Turcios.
Is that how I said it right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll pick Ricky Turcios.
I'd pick Turcios.
I'm picking Turcios.
Any reason why?
Because experience.
Y'all still not sold on this kid? Just being
No, I am not. I mean, the kid that he beat, I feel really bad that he beat him because his story was sad. But like, I don't think that guy is committed to fighting the one that Raul Jr. that just knocked out. But yeah, no, I think Turcios is very game, and he's not going to accept any of the wrestling. He's got a high cardio output, so.
Got you.
My bad. Is he underdog? He shouldn't be an underdog.
I don't know. For what I do know about these couple dudes, like I said, Muhammad Naimov. Am I saying that right? Naimov?
He's a plus 210. That's my lock of the night.
That's MJ
Ricky
boy.
Turcios.
He's a plus 210?
Yeah,
Bro.
that's the lock. That's the underdog, lot dog.
Hammer that. That's mine too.
Oh, I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying because we're going to recap.
Go ahead. All right, yeah. Early prelims is nothing much. Like I said, Muhammad, that's all I would say. He's definitely a lock.
Let's get into UFC 298, boys.
Go ahead.
Let's get into it. Where do you want to start?
Oh, wait. There is one more person that I'm really excited to watch on this card, and it's Muhammad Naimov.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tajiki's saying that's I don't know if it's MJ Boy or not, but that's kind of a lock. This boy, Erik Silva, not it. You probably seen this other guy, Dennis Bondar. You probably see him fight Malcolm, what's his name? Malcolm Jenkins, whatever his name is. Broke his arm.
Yeah.
And then this motherfucker got pounded out with them elbows when he went unconscious, hitting his head off the mat. But other than that, you're not gonna know none of these guys. Besides Baby Oliveira right here.
Too many guys.
Going to 298.
Let's start with Mackenzie Dern and Amanda Lemos.
Great women's fight.
Great fight.
I think Amanda Lemos is a tank.
Dude, her footwork and her kicks.
Fast.
Her kicks
shit.
from southpaw and orthodox. But Mackenzie, if you cannot say anything else about Mackenzie Dern, she's a fucking dog.
Yeah, she's a hammer.
She's a dog. She like
I thought
likes,
she was done.
She likes to fight too.
she showed
like
some
she's
serious
like
grit, for sure.
she was like screaming and like going into the 3rd round, and she won the 3rd round.
Yeah.
But
what a way to rally. Her freaking calf was like mine. It was probably
and she got
worse.
dropped hard.
Shout out to the ref, bro, because that's a close call. I mean, he's really paying attention.
Could have stopped that.
Yeah,
She arguably won.
I thought she did.
I think damage-wise she didn't, but like control she won.
Yeah, but I do believe it could have went either way. So I did think she won, but I'm not mad that Lance won.
Either I would have been good either way.
Yeah.
This next one was good.
Who you got?
Anthony Hernandez versus Kopylov.
Yeah.
I picked Kopylov. I mean, I picked Hernandez.
So I honestly thought that Kopylov was going to be fast enough to hurt him with that body kick.
He hit him with it a couple times.
Yeah, he definitely hurt him with a body shot at some point.
Yeah,
you seemed
he was
kind of tight. Yeah. But man, great game plan.
Great game plan. Stayed to the game plan the whole time. Couldn't really get him down in the 1st round. Finally got him down in the 2nd, and then once he locked his hands,
He got to be up there with
a wrap.
submissions.
Huh?
He got to be up there with
bro,
submission finishes.
I like him a lot. He's really good. I'm very impressed. Even with the striking, because he was willing to strike with him to get to where he needed to go.
Pressure,
so,
right in his face.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
You good?
I'm good.
Oh, you want to talk
right?
about this next one? Merab versus Henry Cejudo. I went 5-2 on this card. Very, very solid performance for myself.
Hey, listen, I took the live dogs. You got to take some risks.
Man, listen.
Let me just.
I don't know how you guys thought Henry was going to win this fight.
Because I thought how close Aljamain's fight was.
Like I said to you guys last week, I think if Merab and Aljo fought, I think Merab would put it on Aljo.
Well, I also was going off. He said it was going to be his last fight. I was like, this is going to be his last hurrah. He's Olympic gold medalist. He's got great wrestling, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, he didn't look that in shape, in my opinion.
He looked 37. I do.
I heard he had a shitty training camp. Too.
Stop. I just got beat by like a 36-year-old.
But Merab, though, bro, he is on a mission.
And he was having fun. That's the crazy part.
Picked him up, ran him across the cage,
kissing him on his
had
shoulder.
the choke, looking at Zuckerberg. I think, they already said he's next for the title. I think he'll give O'Malley a fucking tough-ass fight. I think he'll give Cheeto a tough-ass fight. I think Merab's going to be the next bantamweight champ very soon.
Question on how did y'all feel about the not allowing Henry Cejudo to
He already retired.
You agree?
He already retired. You can't retire twice.
It's already cringy, yeah. Don't retire twice.
Like, I seen people like, oh, this company sucks, blah, blah, blah. He already had that moment.
Dana fucking
This is
savage.
No, bro. It's
not savage. Like,
it's Merab's moment. Like, Merab just put on the performance of his lifetime. Henry already retired.
Yeah.
You don't get to do it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, because when I first heard it, I was like, man, that's kind of...
At first, I was too.
Like, it makes sense.
But then I heard the way Dana said, he was like, you don't get to do it twice. You get your thing once, you know.
Yeah, you were in the
saying?
cage, dropped the gloves, dropped the mic. Like,
Yeah.
you
Did
dropped
he?
your...
I didn't see it, but
He
I'm
did
saying,
it after he beat Dominic.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, did he officially retire
He
again?
rolled out, and then that's when he was hoping the UFC was going to come back with more money, and they never did.
No, I'm saying after this fight.
No,
did he
bro.
officially, or they just saying like we wasn't going to give you no time anyway?
I guess.
I mean, he's definitely going to retire.
Oh, he said if he lost, he's retiring.
Yeah.
It's not. What are you going to do? Fight mid-tier fighters? I don't know
Yeah.
what he would do.
Ian Gary versus Jeff Neal. Ian.
What?
Hit up.
Oh, that's all you want?
Hit up Vayner. We got the same manager, and let's get this going.
Yeah.
Honest opinion, like I said, despite any,
I don't think people were saying the fight was horrible. Like, I don't think it was. Ian had a very smart game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Neal hits hard as shit. Mm-hmm. He avoided the big shots, picked him apart at range, and when they got close, he hit him with those nice knees up the middle. Didn't get taken down. I thought he fought a smart fight.
Very smart fight.
It's pretty crazy when I watch Jeff Neal fight, though, because, again, even watching him last night, it's like I feel like he's just, or Saturday, I just feel like he's off. I feel like something's off still.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he was jamming himself. Like, I think the movement was a problem, and, like, once he got to the cage, like, he jammed himself, but, like, he didn't really, like, throw big overhands or anything. There was, like, nothing he, like, threw that was, like, explosive.
I was going to say, I think he probably was in like great shape. He sounded like he had a great camp. He said he hasn't been this light in a long time, whatever. But I do think Ian Gary is he's tough to he's tough to get to. But this is where I think you shine very well. Jeff Neal showed that you can get to him, but he didn't know what to do. Like when his wall work just wasn't there. So it was like he was in that position like 5 times.
And Ian did a good job, started throwing that knee up the middle every time he would dip in. So that was good. Yeah.
Southpaw orthodox knee right up the middle.
So, I don't know if that performance really showed where Jeff Neal is in his career right now, but like I said, it was a very challenging task, and he's a point fighter, and he was point scoring.
Good on Ian.
It's not as easy as people probably think it is. Like I said, the kid is better than we all want to admit,
100%.
but I do think he can be beat, and I think you do have a great style that can beat him. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll be watching.
Yup.
What's his name today? Yeah.
Next, John. This was a scrap, man. Paulo Costa he's a tank.
I love watching him fight, bro.
He's a tank, but Whitaker.
I thought Bobby looked great.
I thought he looked great too.
He had
even besides that wheel kick he got hit with.
That was fucking beautiful.
I will say, Paulo did some work on his jab. That shit was good.
What about on the other end with were you paying attention to this jab left hook combo that was having mad success?
Yeah, but like, that's kind of Whitaker's style.
And then he was hitting him with the overhand, almost like an up jab, bro. Every time.
Yeah, it was overhead up jab.
And his calf kick too. He was eating up, but Costa's a beast, and he's must watch. I want him to I'm a huge fan of his. I picked against him, but he's still. For him to come back after that long layoff against Rockhold and to fight Whitaker to a split decision and almost beat him, it just says how good he is.
He's tough.
Robert Whitaker's the second best middleweight in the world.
Doubling back to what you just said.
Really? How do you wait? Hold on.
No, go ahead.
Do you think that he beats Strickland?
Yes.
How? As I don't see him being able to lunge in on Strickland.
I think he can. I mean, he's proved he can do it to everybody.
That's true.
Besides,
I would love to see that.
I want to see him versus. I think he was off with Dricus. I think he can beat Dricus too. I'm not sold on Dricus either.
I'm not either, but I definitely would like to see him.
I think him and Strickland's the next fight.
Yeah,
that should be it. Him and Strickland.
What do you do with Cannonier?
Fuck. I don't know. Maybe him versus Costa.
Yeah. You think Costa and Chimaev fight now?
That's another one. I don't know.
I would love to see.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think I said this from the beginning. I think Costa will give Chimaev a tougher fight than people think. He's not going to be easy to get down. If you can't get Paulo down, he
can grapple his ass off.
But he don't, and that's the last thing.
That's what I'm saying. But if you can't get him down, he's going to be throwing fucking heaters at you.
Yeah. Not to skip over what you just said, I just want to again, we're back to, we had this conversation before, the calf kick. It's just, when you look at this, you look at the Tafa fight. You remember, did you watch Tafa fight?
Yep.
Same shit. It's like, how do you really deal with it to the point where it's like, because now
don't get hit with it.
Hey, I took them shits for 5 rounds, bro. You see these guys ready to crumble in 3 rounds.
Don't get hit with it, or you got to fucking check.
Yeah.
You got to check the fucking right way. You got to fucking point your knee out and.
It just seems like people are having a difficult time dealing with it.
Well, because it comes it's not like a traditional thigh kick where. They're a little bit easier to see because you have to hit higher up on the leg. Whereas a calf kick, I can be looking you in your eyes and jabbing, and I can just touch that, and you don't have to wind up on it. It's just a touch, but you just continuously touch, and it fucking adds up.
Yeah. I was thinking definitely even with Paulo Costa, I'm like, you're saying he's a great grappler, but I was like, yo, he don't mix it in.
Yeah,
he never initiates it. And it's like, yo, that alone could have helped him out with the
because I
kick.
think his brand is banging.
Yeah.
Brawling and banging. And I think that's he's never going to have to worry about his home in the UFC because he's so exciting. Mm-hmm. I think he's a fan favorite, so I think they're going to keep him. He's almost like a Michael Chandler.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I think that's my opinion. I could be completely fucking wrong, but hey, I called this shit on the show. I'm pretty sure.
We have to do it.
Yeah, we had to do it.
We are here, man. All right.
It was crazy.
And this is why I wanted to flip it, because I do just want to stay here for a quick
Volk
second.
looked good, though, up until that happened. He was landing his leg kicks.
But he didn't look so far out of
No, but he looked like...
Volk was Volking. That's what I told my bro. I said, yo,
he was
Volk
on his way to do what...
Volk, he was talking, he started talking, and then, woo, boy, you saw...
He was jabbing him, too. His jab was landing.
But what was scaring me the whole time was, dude, the kid never looked overwhelmed by it. And that shit, I'm just watching the fight. I'm like, he doesn't seem like he's overwhelmed. Yep. He doesn't seem like it's not something that he didn't think about. He did say he was surprisingly faster than he thought he was going to be. Yeah, that's all he said afterwards. Other than that,
Taporia said Volk was faster than he thought.
He said he was faster than I thought he would be. But other than that, I'm looking at the kid body language. I'm like, he's here.
Who's gonna beat him?
You know how MMA math work. Like, everybody would probably say oh, well, Volk smash this guy or smash that guy. I think Max Holloway he'll make a great matchup, because I think Max Holloway with the volume, the forward pressure, all the jabbing, is like, can the kid get started? And then Max has taken big punches. Yeah. I don't know if he's ever been dropped, knocked down. I don't remember.
Poirier's
knocked him down?
Wobbled him.
Never knocked him down, though.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever been
anybody
dropped.
ever hurt Max? And I'm like...
I think he could get dropped. I don't like that fight for Max.
You don't like that?
I don't.
I would definitely tune in.
I don't think he has big enough punches to stop the slipping and ripping.
Yeah, but that's where I think the volume would come in, though, because he might miss one or two, but Max throws so much, he's going to hit you with 3 or 4. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he might miss the first 2 or 3, but he's throwing a 5 punch combo one or two of them is going to land. You know, what
Can
I'm
Max
saying?
get grappled
You can only
up? I
slip
never
so many
really-
times.
Never really seen him like
Max.
Yeah.
He can grapple.
No, can he get grappled up? Anybody ever grapple him up?
Taporia?
No, Max.
Has anyone grappled him up? No, I don't think so.
No, not really.
All right. What'd you get from Taporia just watching him in that fight? Like,
I think his boxing is obviously his main focus, and I think I forget who I was telling. I don't remember. I was talking to somebody about it, but like the way Taporia kind of stands, it is like it's like a real low, and his like head's almost over his toe.
Me and you were talking yesterday.
Yeah, he kind of like lulls you in to
Yeah.
think that he's like hittable because his head's forward, but he does such a good. That's how he enters. Is he waits for you to do it so he can push.
He had
And
that
throws
overhand
combos.
from here. He was like this, whoop, right over it. Like he's so in tight, and then he can just find those shots. Like you know, he just finds.
He's got power, man.
It-
You
it-
can
His
see it in
power,
his
but I think
footwork.
it's timing too, and his precision. Like, cause he didn't even wind up on that right hand. Like he was just following. Like the shots were
He just
missing,
posted
and then
boom. Yeah. And then when you saw when he missed the fucking left hook, the way his feet like switched immediately afterwards, like when
Yeah.
he fell, it's like, man, you know that dude's put in years of like footwork.
very
drills.
good
he,
footwork.
he seems like he takes it like even like in the beginning, like he collects a lot of just like boxers, like they collect a lot of information. 12-round fights, they may give away two.
Kurt, I notice how you're disrespecting the fact that I said I called this shit.
Listen,
I believed in this guy's power and combos. I swear.
I didn't-
Steady picks.
only good call you had.
Find
Whole card.
This is the only call that mattered.
Only call. Only
Find
only
the
call
clip
you
from
had.
the last episode and put it in this one where I said I thought Taporia. And then make sure you cue up them not believing.
You have to go back like a month because Joey hasn't been on in like a
All right,
month.
hey, relax.
Before we move on from the vote, like I said, just to give Volk his flowers, man. Volk has been a fucking great champ. Like just
Company man,
great, yo. Just seemed like a good dude, man.
active champion. You
Good-
can't ask for anything
Can't,
more.
and I think and what I was gonna say was about what you just said was it's not that I didn't believe, I didn't want to believe, and that's just what I didn't want to believe that Volk like, and I think like. That's what's sad about it is I think we're watching a lot of errors come to an end. I think the new
I don't
school
think
is coming
Volks
in.
is coming to an end though.
I
If he
think-
doesn't come back and beat Taporia, he's going to be right in that top 3
I think he moves up.
forever. No, I'm saying like in the rankings, like who else is going to beat Volk? They can't. I think he's going to be right there. It's just Taporia.
You don't think that
My thing is
Take
if he
something
don't
from you?
If he don't beat Taporia, I think he goes up to lightweight.
Maybe.
think that's a whole nother career, like a whole nother starter?
Yeah.
It's
I
a
mean-
different journey.
Frick yeah.
He showed that he could fucking He showed he could hold his own against.
I'm learning my filter for streaming.
He fucking could hold his own against Islam. So
Yeah.
I'm with that. Volk up 55.
Yeah. One thing that I'm not feeling about Taporia, and I know a lot of people are probably paying attention to this, but I feel like we have to wait and see, is he's almost shutting everything down. Like, oh, what about you and Max? Oh, that's not really like a good fight.
Yeah.
And he's saying, he's making it seem like you got to have finishes to fight me or something like that.
Yeah.
So I can't tell what his plans are, and I think we all just got to wait and see.
Yeah.
But as of right now, every name that comes
His
up,
plans
he's just like,
but his plans don't matter because the UFC is going to say
That's what I was just about to say. You'd be like, they
if
said
they come to fight,
Yeah,
this
this
is what
is-
we got for you. And
yeah, this
it's
is it.
no, you're not that type of champ yet, right?
Yeah, and
like
fuck
McGregor
no.
could be like, nah,
Yeah.
fuck off, I'm not fighting that guy.
Exactly.
He's not going back down that. He said, but I will say,
Oh,
he
McGregor,
said,
I'm thinking McGregor can make that.
well, he also did say, who said it had to be at 145? And I was like, all right.
Okay, all right.
But Taporia's not that big.
Nah,
No.
He's not that big. But he is big at that weight class. I think he was bigger than Volk, but
it looked like it at first, and then by the time the fight kind of started, it didn't really
Yeah.
show too much.
What else you got, Kurt?
Nothing much, man.
We're doing this.
This 1 second. UFC 300 was
that
announced.
was disrespectful, bro.
No, I don't want to. I know where he's about to go.
Hey, yo,
but
that's
UFC 300 was announced afterwards.
Alex Pereira wins.
Alex Pereira wins. A lot of people were saying like,
Jamal
like,
Hill
who
wins
the fuck
by
wanted
knockout.
this?
Stop.
Like who
Come
wanted
on,
this?
telling you.
Stop.
Bet.
Stop.
50 push-ups.
50 push-ups?
50 push-ups.
Can you even do 50 push-ups?
Hell no, but I believe. Sweet dream, baby.
Yours are going to come when you're not expecting them. I'm
How
telling
many
you.
you owe?
15.
And you're bitching about 15?
He pushed
I'm
it
joking,
down.
man.
He
Fake
pushed
ass
it
thick
down.
body.
It was 25.
No, listen. When
How
he
do you-
lost
how do you push
listen.
that down?
When he lost that fight last night, I was like, let me see
Y'all
what the
keep
fuck
saying
I'm at.
last night. That shit was 2 days ago.
Saturday. When he lost that fight Saturday, I had to check. I had to say, let me see where I'm at. Because you ain't gonna fucking play me. But we got him done. I was like, oh, I'm good. So it is what it is. I was saying that fight got announced. I was paying attention to a lot of reactions. People were saying like nobody asked for this shit, and I think people should know. I understand it's not really like something that you thought you didn't think that
nobody asked.
But that
for
card
it.
was already good. People were complaining like that card needs to be so. I'm like that card's a good card.
Alex Pereira just won the belt. He's a fucking tank.
Yeah.
And then you got Sweet Dreams Hill, who had a great fight against. It's a great grudge match. What the fuck are people talking about?
Right, and I think with Jamal Hill, a lot of people always think like. I don't know. They're never excited, but Jamal Hill always shows up. They're never excited. He always shows up.
They wanted McGregor and Chandler, or they wanted
Khabib to come back, or GSP.
Yeah, they wanted fucking Chuck Liddell and Tito to run it. Like people just wanted something. They're like, it's UFC 300. It has to be this big thing. Like it's just another card.
Yeah.
What is the biggest fight you think you can make? If you were to have a dream fight to like make with the active roster, who would it be?
Real active fighters.
Yeah, right now. Anyway,
Islam and McGregor.
Armin? Oh,
really?
Islam and McGregor.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
for father.
You guys are welcome.
For
That
father.
is a good one. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good.
That's the biggest fight. That's the biggest fight that could be made because it's the lineage of Khabib and it's Conor coming back to 155. That's the biggest
to try
fight.
and get that win back from that king.
I really want to see Costa and Chimaev.
That's a good fight. I
really
want to see
wanna
that.
see that. I don't know why. I know that's like my main event. Fucking, I was excited for that.
I want to see that.
Last question, kind of like, and it's kind of about matchups too. But even watching Topuria and Volk, how do you feel of it? Like almost like the Aspinall Jones. Do you still think Jones? It's kind of like the same type situation.
If I was a betting man and I had money to bet, I would be betting on John Jones. But I wouldn't be surprised if
Aspinall
pulled it off.
Yeah, I mean, like, where's a guy's motivation? Now, that's a guy that should be given his flowers, especially with the pictogram bullshit. I don't believe John Jones' career should be tainted by a pictogram. He's skillfully the best that has ever fought. You know, even if you want to say he lost to Dominic Reyes at a certain point, the guy has been on top forever. He's destroyed everybody forever. He's never not been a champion when he's been a champion. You know what I mean? Like, so, and if the guy is doing partying, drugs, or whatever, and still comes and whoops your ass, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, what's his motivation if he goes against Aspinall? That I agree with. I think everybody's being a little like too much on Tom Aspinall. Like, why should he fight Aspinall? He probably wants to fight Stipe and roll out.
Yup, that's what he
So,
wants to do.
right into the
I agree.
sunset.
He earned it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to see John Jones lose either. I don't want to see him lose. Bro, that dude's a fucking tank and yeah, I don't want to see him lose. Fuck that. I hope he retires after I think he beats Stipe and I hope he just leaves.
Hell yeah.
Rides off. Well, that's it. Nothing much. Last thing. This is the last week for the giveaway. If you were not paying attention, we are giving away.
Yeah, we're
Three
here. We're
fucking
giving away
pounds.
Xboxes, fucking video games.
And we
Don't buy the video game. You motherfuckers will start tagging me, get knocked the fuck out of the video game.
Throw me playing Jack.
Yeah, I'm dead ass. I'm not getting the game. I was gonna get the game, but I fucking lost.
If you would have won, you would have got it.
Yeah, I would have. If I won, I would have gotten it.
Jesus
But I fucking
Christ.
suck, so I need to.
No, you don't. Shut the fuck up.
No, dog.
Make sure
know,
you guys get in this fucking giveaway.
Yeah,
man.
and yo, so far it's not a lot so far.
Nah?
Yo, your chances.
I might
of
throw my
winning is-
name in
Is
there.
a Pyfer worn fight
Your name
week
is in there.
jacket.
Somebody named Sean Brady.
Yeah, motherfucker, that's me. I'm trying to win that shit
He
back.
said, "Yo, my name
You
is
don't even
Sean
play.
Brady." He said,
So what? I'm trying to win it. I'm trying to win it back.
He said, "My name is Sean Brady." Obviously, I'm not Sean Brady, but we got the same first name. I said, "Yeah, okay, buddy." But yo, it's not a lot of people. But yeah, I'm actually gonna. We have a landing page now. SteadyPicks hooked it up. It's very, very simple. We'll put the link somewhere. Oh, we'll put the link in this under this video description. So you can just go ahead, click the link. Everything that you need is right there on the page. You submit the pictures right there, and it gets you. It comes right to my email. So
All right.
SteadyPicks. Y'all set it up real well, made it real simple, real easy.
All right.
Get in that giveaway, man. And sign up for SteadyPicks.
Sign up for SteadyPicks. Let's get this fucking video to
I'll be back,
fucking
guys.
5K.
I'm sorry I lost your fucking money. I'll be back.
All right, guys. Peace.